We're using Pulp Riot's blank canvas to try
on Amazon, so it's not real.
It's not real. We're just trying to get some of this green out.
Yeah, I think it will be very easy to get the green out because there's blonde underneath, so that green will come off very easy. It's not like it's blue, that's difficult, or red.
And then the next plan is to tackle these roots, okay? We're trying to go from green to platinum blonde.
That will be more difficult because it's really dark. So you will have a really blonde, platinum blonde length. And if you're not bleaching it more than once, you will have a yellow regrowth. So I would suggest that you do the regrowth, but not just like a ½ centimeter of the roots, otherwise, of the scalp. Otherwise, you will hurt yourself. You will have to bleach it more than once, so 2 times. Then if you are happy with the regrowth that is the same color as the length, then do the scalp.
We're mixing 10 and 20 volume developer because I ran out of 10.
Okay, that's the reason.
Do you have any clips or just the hair ties?
Just the hair ties. I think I lose my clips over here,
I need a
honestly.
haircut, honey.
Okay.
Maybe that was an idea. If you are mixing it with 20 volumes, maybe you do a bleach wash. So the 20 volumes with water and with shampoo.
I know my hair's already damaged. Okay.
That's normal, because if you want to have these colors, you need to bleach it and bleach it and bleach it. Every time stripping the color, bleaching it again, color it again, stripping, and in the end you have damaged hair. From the first time, it's no problem, but if you're doing it over and over and over again, that's when the problem starts. If you are just doing the regrowth, nothing will happen. But if you are stripping the length, stripping the length, stripping the length, not good.
So I've just been really like depressed today, so I just wanted to do something chaotic. This is my therapy.
No, you're doing something nice for yourself.
I'm doing something really nice for myself, actually.
How many times do I hear that? If people are depressed, anxious, or in a bad mental place, they want to do stuff to their hair. I don't know why.
Okay, what food do you want me to buy you?
And we're just taking the product and just working it in, you know. Let me come in and do a little section in between.
Mm-hmm.
Really make. Let me know if anything starts to itch or burn or tingle, okay?
Okay, so now we are all saturated. The hair is lightening, and I'm gonna put a bag on top of my head for how many minutes?
Let's do 20.
We're gonna do it for 20 minutes. We'll be back.
You already see some lift, and she took really good sections, so yeah, it's good.
Okay, so this is how it's looking after putting in the color remover.
You did not just do the green, you also colored a part of the regrowth already. So it will be more difficult to even that out. I know it's not easy, but in the perfect world, you would put aluminium foil in between the sections so the one section will not bleed on the regrowth of the other section.
We're gonna wash this out and then see like how green my hair still is. Okay, so we washed out the color remover. It removed some of the color in my roots and made the green like an icy blue. And then we're gonna go in with bleach and bleach my roots and see where that takes us.
This will not be easy.
Okay, so here Maddie is just starting from the back, doing my roots, getting it all saturated with bleach, hoping to lift that orange and dark brown.
It's a very good thing that you get help, because to do it by yourself, it's always so difficult. So you have a higher percentage of success if you get help. So that's a good thing, I hope.
Okay, so this is when I realized that I had messed up. I got chemical burns on my head for the first time ever. And it took 2 weeks before we could like hit it with bleach again for them to heal. They showed up like immediately the next day. I was combing my hair out and felt the bumps. But they healed, and it was my first time ever having chemical burns.
That's why I said ½ centimeter of your scalp. Oh my god. And this was from one bleach. Imagine that you do that 2 or 3 times. If you have a very sensitive skin, you get chemical burns. Some people can bleach 3 times and don't feel anything. So, but every person is different. So that's why I said do the regrowth and a ½ centimeter of your scalp so you don't hurt yourself. Maybe put some cotton between each section so the color or the bleach is not going on your scalp. When you are happy with the regrowth, that it's nearly the same as the length, then do the roots, maybe with 10 volumes.
Okay, y'all, so this is what we're working with right now. This is the before. We're gonna get all these brassy tones out. Yeah, get the full nastiness back here. Also, do we hear that crunch? Nastiness back here.
These lengths are dead.
And we're gonna make it hopefully closer to this color here. Ain't that right, Maddie? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get this party started. I love the way it feels to be a bleacher.
So take sections and maybe, do you have aluminium foil to put in between? So that will be good. So the one section is not bleeding on the other one. So you have clean sections. I don't see any paper. And was it again with 20 volumes?
It feels to be a bleacher. Something so sweet about it, knowing that I'm blonder.
Paper thin section.
Paper thin sections.
Good. That's a very good thing. But with paper in between will be better. But I'm very happy it's fine sections. Again, on the scalp, it will hurt again.
Okay, now we wait. We're gonna let it process for how long, Maddie?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, and we're gonna check on it.
Are we doing this again?
We'll see what happens.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So as you can see, it's pretty stringy. There's some breakage. It's pretty damaged, and it lined my roots, but not all the way.
But you didn't bleach the lengths, so it was already so damaged. Okay, but the regrowth is still yellow. You cannot put any toner on that because you will have 2 different colors in the end. I'm sorry, you need to bleach these roots again because these lengths are really, really ashy white.
Okay, so then Maddie and I decided to give my hair a cut because the ends were so dead. So we already started cutting a little bit here, and then she was going for the back. So we were just going like straight across, trying to make it shorter. And now she's just trying to like go at the back.
So you take fine sections, paper thin sections for the coloring. You know that is the thing to do. But for cutting, it's the same thing. A section, cutting a line, a new section on top. If the section is fine enough, you see the previous cutted line, comb it over. When you see the line coming through, your section is thin enough, and then you follow that line. It's with everything. Color, cutting, perm, everything. Sectioning, 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 sectioning. I need you to dream about fine sections.
I wanted the back to be shorter, but not as short as my front because I don't like the bob look where it's like shorter in the back and longer in the front. And I just prefer something that's longer in the back and then shorter in the front.
That's really an old hairstyle, but no problem.
So she cut the other side, and this is when I turned around and realized it was a little uneven. One side needed to be a little bit shorter. And I was thinking if she looked straight at me, it would be easier for her. But now I'm realizing, we were really trying our best. We don't know how to cut hair at all.
It's just freehand cutting. I see something. If you don't watch out, you end up with the hairstyle like this. Left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. So if you don't watch out, you have a bowl cut.
So then this was when I got the brilliant idea to cut my own curtain bangs.
Oh, no.
And look how stringy that hair is. It's all falling out in that brush. I didn't even section that right. I just watched a bunch of tutorials and thought I could do it. So
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
You're already starting to cut. Where are your clean section? You're just taking a piece and with a too big of brush, you are combing it. There is hair in the roots that are not combed correctly. If there's here on the root, like hair that is going in another direction, and you are cutting a straight line and you comb it again, these crooked lines in the roots will come off very uneven in the length. Work clean. Don't take a section and put it on the other side. If you want to have curtain bangs, you will need to take a triangle in the middle, comb it to this side, and then cut it diagonally. So you comb it on that side and you have a diagonal section. That's why you comb it on this side. I see you combing it, but it's not clean.
You're doing everything wrong.
Oh.
I think I did it right.
Okay, let me see. I'm so scared for you right now. You're being too crazy.
This is not good. You see how it's not correctly in the roots area? Oh my. You see somebody is pulling a strand of hair in the opposite direction and you see a diagonal cut and you say, I can do that too, and you don't pay attention to the details. Maybe the details are not explained enough. The details are so important. If you want to have a good haircut, you need to work clean, very clean. If you take messy sections, then you have a messy hairstyle. If you want that, but I don't think she wants that.
Okay, we gotta do it.
You don't definitely can fix it. Well, yeah, maybe.
So you're going to do the other side too? Oh, this section is way too bigger. And you look down. You look down, you pull it. This will be so uneven. Oh,
It's like curtain banging though.
okay.
Yeah. We don't know how to cut hair.
Maybe it's better that you leave your hair alone for a while and you let it rest. You do some treatments, Olaplex maybe, and stop putting all these crazy colors and just do the regrowth. If you want to have that platinum hair, just do the regrowth. Please don't touch the scalp. Please let your scalp rest and first do a little piece, and then when you're happy, one time, like 20 minutes, do the roots, it will be fine. But don't wait so long. That's the next problem. If you wait a long time to do the regrowth again, then you have a big regrowth and it's more difficult to do an even result with the length. Wait 4 or 5 weeks, then you have a little section, a little regrowth, and you can do that in one time, and from the heat of the scalp it will bleach very easy. When the roots are already 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters from the scalp, there's no heat anymore. Press one of these videos to see more hair fails and hair tips. Have you learned from this video? Have you been entertained by this video? Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on TikTok. All I'm going to say today is, ciao kus.